everyone, it's Amy, owner and curator of Yoso Boho, here with May's second Unlive sale. It is just a fun drop sale where I will take offers on 15 items plus a mystery tin, and it's that simple. You'll have an opportunity to see these items up close. I'll tell you about them. I like to bring artsy, unique, fun things that I think you'll love, and the highest offer will get these things. If you have items from last week's sale, this is a great way to save on shipping if you see something else that you love. We're going to be busy this weekend, so I'm actually going to shut these sales down on Sunday, which means you have one extra day. So this sale will end on Sunday, May 25th at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, and then all invoices for both sales will go out on Monday. I hope that that works for everybody. If this is your first Unlive sale, feel free to get all of the rules and regulations right down below me in the information box. But this is how it works. I'm going to show you these items. I'm going to list these items down in the comment section. So where you would normally comment on a video, you will see my items listed 1 through 15 plus a mystery box and my initial low offer. I just set random prices on these things. Sometimes it might be what I paid for the item. Other times I'm just throwing a number out there. So please don't think that the numbers that I attach to these items have any indication of their value. Their value is determined by you, the buyer. So, all right, let's get into it. I'm going to start with item number 1. Item number 1 would make a fun gift. It is this nice box. It has this really great graphic on it that says, "For my dear friend," and then look at the cats on there. This is made by Simple Life, and it says Simple Sensations. If you look in the inside, there are candles, 3 of them. They are brand new, still in the package, and they are very delicious. I just noticed that there's a little card inside the box. It says the scents or the flavors are evergreen, hot buttered rum, and home for Christmas, which is the burnt orange. So it looks like they might be more fall and Christmas flavors. And I want to say, just based on the plastic that's covering this green one, they might be a little bit older, but they have not lost any of their scent. Find item number 1 down below in the comment section. Let's call this one the Candles and Cats gift box. And let's start this one off at $3. Find it down below and make me an offer. Item number 2. This is one that I was so tempted to keep just because I absolutely love the novelty of it. Being a creative writer for many years, I like the old typewriters. If I had room, I'd probably have them around the house, but you know, they're big and heavy and clunky. But look at this little coaster set. Yeah, these are coasters. There's 4 of them in there. I saw in one photo that I found that you can put them like that, or you can lay them down in there. But how cool are they? They're made of like a resin, so it has a little weight to it. All the coasters have these little feet on them to protect your surfaces, and so does this piece. And this piece has a Made in China sticker on it. You will find this item number 2, down below. I'm going to call it the old typewriter coaster set, and I'm going to start this one off at $8. Item number 3. Somebody hand painted this guy, and he is amazing. Look at his face. I love the quality of the box. Definitely a handmade piece. I love these old style hinges. They've got that hammered look. And this is a recipe box. You could use it for anything. I was thinking about that earlier. You could put a panel in here, and you could put anything on here. You could put somebody's name on there. If you're brave enough, you could even maybe strip that and make it personal, but that's what somebody created it for. And it's just a really great handmade piece. Definitely vintage, definitely shows a nice age on the wood. Hinge top. Beautiful little place for whatever you want to store in there. Maybe recipes. If you love this, you will find it down below as item number 3. Let's call it the raccoon recipe box. And I'm going to start this one off at $6. Item number 4, you're going to see in, it's either tomorrow's video or Saturday's video, because it's a two-parter. This is a piece of Fenton. It is an opalescent handkerchief vase. They created these similar to the swung, where they kind of used the heat of the glass and some sort of method to make this wavy, imperfect, they call it a handkerchief because sometimes it, you know, kind of folds in on itself, but that's what it is. It's a handkerchief vase. It is 6 inches tall and it is in the pattern Lily of the Valley. Look at how pretty where the opalescent comes to the clear and you can get those little details. Now this one does have its original Fenton sticker on it. And the only thing I noticed is when they molded this piece, they didn't sand around the edges of here. So there's no cracks or chips or anything, but there's a couple of areas that's a little raised, almost a little sharp. So if you get this, just be careful of that. But yeah, no real condition issues. It's very pretty, right? I actually got 3 of these. I can't wait for you guys to see tomorrow's video and Saturday's follow-up because, man, I found such great stuff. But yeah, 3 of these, not all white. You'll have to watch to see. But this will be item number 4. Let's call it the Fenton Lily of the Valley opalescent vase. And let's start this one off at $10. Item number 5 is something else that I found in tomorrow's video. This is a gorgeous little vanity dish. It has a hand-painted floral on it, and I don't know, it looks poppy-like to me. This right here looks like Lily of the Valley, just like the Fenton vase. But look at how gorgeous that is. And they used a little bit of gold in there just to highlight some of the leaves and some of the flowers. Like look right here, there's these little dots around the inside of the flower. It's so beautifully done. So it's got a rounded top, and this I think may have had a sticker in it, and there are some marks in here, probably just so you knew which top went with which bottom. And then I'm gonna save this for a second. Here's the bottom. Very nice. It's kind of got a golden color to it. It's really pretty. There are some numbers on here, pressed into here, but then also a stamped Austria right there. And then I'm just gonna put this in here because I got it recently at a church rummage sale, and it's just this pretty little brooch. I think it's probably brass. It doesn't have any markings on it. It is a little older. Here's the back of it. Has a little locking mechanism for the pin, so it's not old. But what I love about it is also hand painted. And it's just really pretty. This is gonna be hard to see on camera, so I'm gonna go ahead and put a picture of it over here so you can take a look at it. You can wear it this way or this way. So it'll come with it when you make me an offer on this item. Item number 5, we will call this one the hand-painted Austria Vanity Dish with brooch. And I will start this one off at just $5. Items number 6. Y'all are gonna be surprised that I didn't keep this one. But I found these in a recent video and I thought somebody is gonna need these. Now they have been burned, but I did clean out the soot and the dust that was inside the candle. So the nice thing about the fact that they have been burned is that you won't feel bad burning them down. And then you can do whatever you want. You can refill them or do whatever you want with them. But these are made by Lumen Idol. Lumen Idol. They originally sold for, looks like $17 a piece. And it was funny because when I found them, the girl who checked us out, she said, oh, I put those out there. And there was one that we didn't get. It was Jimi Hendrix. And I was like, dang, I would have liked to have Jimi Hendrix. So I feel like these need to stay together. If you don't know, this is Kurt Cobain and this is Eddie Van Halen. They're just fun. And if you have the right space for them, put them on a shelf, light them up. We're going to keep these together. They will be item number 6. We will call them the Rockin' Candles, and I will start them off at $6. Item number 7 is this amazing little bunny. This was also found in tomorrow's video. I'm telling you, it was an awesome trip. This is a piece of Andrea by Zedek. There's the sticker. It is also signed here. He is amazing. He's covered in butterflies all the way around. And then look at the face on this guy. He looks kind of sad or very serious. But I love the art and I love his shape. His silhouette and just his little kind of pudgy body. Yeah, it's so great. Even got a butterfly on the butt. If you're a fan of butterflies or if you know somebody who collects butterflies, this would be a nice little gift too. It's in beautiful condition and you will find it down below as item number 7. Let's call it the butterfly covered bunny. And let's start him off at $5. Item number 8. I did pay up for this, but it is an antique. It is Victorian era. It is in beautiful condition. It is quadruplate silver, which means it has been dipped in silver 4 times. That's what quadruplate means, if you didn't know. And it does have its information right here. Probably not going to be able to see it. It does say Rockford quadruplate and the number's 403. This one has been etched crackers in a really neat font. I'm going to turn this light off so you can actually see. Look at the font and look at the details. It's very, very cool. And if it doesn't sell, it's going to go right into my cabinet. So I won't be mad at y'all. Just think the details on this are so great. Look at those little fancy feet. This is item number 8, and we're going to call this the Quadroplate Cracker Jar. I'm going to start this one off at $20. That is related to what I paid for it. So if you love it like I do, you'll find it down below. You can make me an offer. Item number 9 is special. This has its original sticker on it right here. So this is Arita ware, and I can't find this one out there. This one is really cool. So these are all hand done, artist signed, Japanese, beautifully hand painted. Has a wonderful quality about it. And this is my favorite part. It's got this wooden lid that will keep your tea warm. And this little embellishment that is also ceramic. Isn't that gorgeous? If I was a teacup collector and not a coffee mug collector, this would be going nowhere. Because look at the color and the form and the mixed materials, the wood and the ceramic. Oh, it's so beautiful. Item number 9, the Arita ware teacup. And I will be starting this one off at $12. This is a maker you should look out for. Item number 10 is this awesome fish. This is a piece of pottery. It is made by Chamberlain, and that is pressed in there. This sticker right here is the sticker where it was bought, and that was at Don Drum Studio. Don Drum, who is a local artist and does all kinds of metalwork, usually with aluminum. He has a studio gallery that carries other artist things. So this was one of those, and it was purchased there. It's funny, somebody had served like a dip in it. So there's some dried things on here. I've got it nice and clean. But I just wanted to make sure before I sold it that it was food safe, and it is. And just a really quick side note, I buy these from Amazon, these little lead test swabs, and it's super simple to test these. You just wet a swab, you rub it in there for like 30 seconds, and then the color will change if it detects any lead. So this stayed nice and light, and you can always tell right on here, bad, good. So this one is good. You could serve like a good seafood dip in there maybe. It's a nice deep bowl, so you could fit something in there to serve, and it's just got such a great look. And of course, I love it because it's that tealy color and stripey. It's a nice heavy piece, really nicely made. So this fish can be found down below. This is item number 10. We're gonna call it the pottery fish dish, and I'm gonna start it off at $8. Item number 11 is this beautiful little stamp holder. Now this is cloisonne, enamel on metal, and it's not gonna come with the stamps, but I wanted to show you how it works. You put a roll of stamps in there, and then you just start them out through this little slot. Here's the inside, here's the bottom, here's the top. Look at the details. The colors on this are so striking. Oh, so nice. So this is item number 11. We're gonna call it the cloisonne floral stamp box. We're gonna start this one off at $8. Find it down below, make me an offer. Item number 12 is a vintage fossil bag. And this is a nice one. This is leather. It has its emblem right there, the little fossil back here. Its original key, which a lot of these got lost. Very clean. And what I love about it the best is it has a really long strap. So you can see there, it's not even buckled on the last. But that means if you are chesty, or you're tall, or you're big and tall and chesty, all of the above, it is gonna hang way down here, which is awesome. And I intended to carry this one, but shortly after I found this one, I found a little challah bag that's even smaller than this. It's probably half the size. So I no longer need this one, but somebody here should have it and carry it. They called this one the camera bag because it was the perfect size for travel. You could put your camera right in there. I think that was a really smart idea on their part to create something like that. The strap is like perfect. There's no wear on it at all. I don't know if anybody ever actually used it. So hopefully somebody here will love it and want to use it. It's got a wonderful vintage look, and it's a great leather. So it's gonna wear really great too and be usable for a very long time. If you love this fossil bag, you will find it down below. This is item number 12. We'll call it the crossbody camera fossil bag. And I will start this one off at $7. Item number 13 is so fun. Somebody made this. This is one of those plastic crafts where they had a pattern and then they sewed all of this. This guy, he's singing a little tune up here. He has behind him the chimney. And the cool thing about this is it's a tissue cover box. Did you already know that? The tissues come right out through the chimney, which will make it look like a little puff of smoke. Super clever. The other thing I really like about this is this little flower box right here with the tulips. This is actually like a area where you could stick something. So if you had this in your bathroom, maybe there's something like a little mirror or something that would fit right in there. Or you could put some ephemera in there, maybe a photograph if it's sitting out in the living room. But yeah, it's so much fun. Super vintage, super whimsical, all the things that I love. You can find this down below as item number 13. Let's call this one the Bluebird House tissue box cover. And I'm gonna start this one off at $6. Item number 14. It is a chenille double-sided table cover. I didn't even know it was a table cover. Heather Elizabeth from Antique Agenda, she watched the video and she commented on it. She said, what a beautiful chenille table cover. Had no idea. So that's what it is. But I think you could use it for anything. I think over the back of a chair would be really pretty. It measures about 58 by 46. It's got this kind of medallion in the middle. And then the border, it's in beautiful condition. There's no snags, there's no issues. And then here's the back. So depending on the room that it was in, you could go with this kind of decadent, you know, deep color, or you could brighten it up a little bit with that side. If I had these colors in my house, I would be tempted to use this over the back of my recliner, but it doesn't go in my house. It's gonna have to go in yours. Again, this is item number 14. You will find it down below as the chenille rose medallion table cover. And I'm going to start this one off at $12. Item number 15 is this Longaberger basket. This is a nice large round one, about 10 inches in diameter. It has these great leather handles. They are a little bit worn, but that's because this was made in 1996. There's the signature and the date right there. It's a beautiful basket. It does have one little thing here that's been broken, but there is a little piece there where it stops. These were all handmade, and they were handmade near here. So I have quite a few. I was actually thinking about doing maybe one in each sale for the rest of the summer. So this beautiful basket, you can find it down below. This is item number 15. We will call this the 10-inch leather handle Longaberger basket. That's a mouthful. And I will start this one off at $10. Look at how great these go together too. These could definitely live in the same room. Last but not least, the mystery tin. This is a cool one. This is a Hershey's tin. It's in the shape of looks like a delivery truck. Are they delivering Hershey's chocolate right there in like jugs? Jugs of Hershey's chocolate. Cool thing about this one is the wheels actually work. And while this is the main part of the tin, there's also this little front part. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Maybe hide something in there because I don't know if anybody would expect that to come off. There's part of a price sticker here that's half on there, and it's dated 2000. So this is 25 years old. Same as my age. This is not the thing that you care about. Well, you might, because you might love this little tin, but I curate these. So if you are the highest offer on one of my mystery tins, I send you a survey in your email and you answer a bunch of questions, and that helps me get to know you, and it helps me curate a box that will have all kinds of things in it that you will love. I've really enjoyed doing it, and people are enjoying receiving them. So if you would like to be one of those people, you can make me an offer. The mystery tins start at $1, and I only charge £1 shipping because I'm going to determine what goes into that box. And it's not all going to fit in this box. It'll be in a bigger box with this in it. All right, everybody, that is it for the 2nd May sale. Don't forget, this sale closes down on Sunday, so you get an extra day. Sunday, May 25th, 10 p.m. Eastern, my time. That's when I'm going to shut it down. Keep an eye on your stuff because people will set alarms. It's serious business. Okay, I will see you in the next couple of videos. They're good ones. Until then, please take care. I'll see you then.